That's it. We're doing it.
Is DT alive?
Yeah. What do you? This is your first time on this podcast, Rusty?
It looked like you froze. I had to check.
Welcome.
Complete with
Welcome
can
to
of
podcast,
soup.
everybody.
Jesus Christ. Hello, welcome to Shrimp Hours episode 24. I think?
Yes.
I think so. For Jeff Gordon, shout out.
You got the name right this week.
I did. And the number. Which I don't think I got either of last week. Hi. There's only 4 of us here. Ed got the flu. He's down and out.
Yeah, he's
Ed's
supposed to be
dead.
broadcasting live from the tent, so in his stead, I'm here.
Sure. Yeah.
Get
Slop's
well
got a-
soon, Ed.
Is that
Yeah,
a can of beans or soup? What was that?
It was a can of
Pork and beans. Pork and beans.
Oh yeah, all right. Did you post that
Guaranteed
short
it-
to your channel yet, or is that going up tomorrow?
He's going over tomorrow.
All right.
So it will be up by the time this is posted.
Oh, that means people might watch this.
It means we can't do anything cancelable.
Yeah.
That's
I give you about
Wonder
a
which of
minute and a
us has
half.
done any of that before.
yeah, give us like 5 minutes.
You don't
before
want to know what's over to my right now. You don't want to
I
know.
don't. I really don't.
we...
Do we tell the people our ideas for the future, or do we leave it hidden, Rusty?
You
The
know, I
master
feel like
plan.
we just. I mean, yeah, we do have a shrimp master plan. It used to be a meme, but it might come to life. I feel like we kind of tease it, and if it
Right.
happens, it happens. And
I
then we
won't say the
kinda
name
hype
of it because I don't want someone to take all the usernames.
It's diabolical, if you will.
It's,
It is. It is a diabolical shrimp master plan. The location of this podcast may change. It may not be my own stupid YouTube channel. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. All right, first thing on the menu today. What the hell? This tweet just came up from NASCAR, man. NASCAR filed a new trademark in the past week called NASCAR Classic. It details sanctioning racing events, an online database featuring historical rule books, and licensing historical specifications to third parties for use in racing events. Does that mean old cars?
Yes.
Am I reading that correctly?
Yes. I don't think it's a coincidence that he quote tweeted Justin Marks on this either.
Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh shit. What if we did the first ever NASCAR historic race event? 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Find restored track-ready cars in the U.S. I wonder if they're
God
cooking
damn.
this up for Wilkesboro. It's kind of cute.
I think they're preventing Justin Marks for having some fun and like putting on a show for the people. I think NASCAR.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, NASCAR wants all the rights to all this, which I understand, but I mean,
God damn.
Licensing historical specifications to third parties for use in racing events. So what stops people from just using old NASCAR cars and not calling it NASCAR?
Nothing.
All right.
Just you can't have the branding.
Also, who asked for an online database featuring historical rule books?
Me.
Fair.
what does that even mean?
So you can read old rule books if you want, I guess. I know one person who would want to do that, and that's it. That's a weird one. I don't know how to feel about all this.
It's conspiracy, man. The walls are closing in. NASCAR's coming to get us,
Jesus
dude. They're
Christ.
coming for us.
I'm eating the bugs.
Get in the pod.
Get in the pod. Get in the pod, Zoomer.
All right. If we have nothing to say about that, because I don't really, it's kind of weird. We're moving on to episode number, I guess technically 3, in Slap's crazy ass moments in history. Slap,
Yeah.
what the hell do you have this week?
So I got my manifesto written. It was
Oh,
heavily
man.
inspired by some
Jesus
crazy ass
Christ.
events in 1974. All right. So it's 1974, Berkeley, California.
Sure.
The granddaughter of William Randolph Hearst, major U.S. media mogul who owns newspapers, magazines, TV networks, everything.
He was a major reason why certain laws are the way they are today. Go on.
Yeah, he was also a lying piece of shit. But anyway,
Yep.
All right.
his granddaughter was living in Berkeley, California, and she gets kidnapped by a leftist terrorist organization called the Symbionese Liberation Army, the SLA. And then she disappears for 2 months. There's some tense negotiations about how to get her back. The SLA is asking for, basically feed every single person in California and they'll let her go or whatever. And the Hearst family can't really do that right now, so they're taking out loans trying to do that, and the SLA says it's not good enough. And so there is some discussion about whether or not Patty Hearst is alive or not. Then 2 months after her abduction, she shows up on surveillance camera footage, robbing a bank with the same people that kidnapped her. This is the story of the 1974 kidnapping of Patty Hearst. It was the stupidest kidnapping in American history. Okay, so the SLA, back in ye old day, leftist organizations were a lot more based.
Here they are.
So they actually put their money where their mouth was. They didn't just like go on protests, like breaking windows and like doing like petty vandalism or some bullshit or complaining on Twitter. They put their money where their mouth was. They actually went out and like bombed police stations. They actually targeted assassinations of like actual politicians and stuff.
Holy shit.
Like these guys were like serious. They were not fucking around.
The CIA probably infiltrated and
It's actually an MK Ultra setup.
Yes,
but that's neither here nor there. So the SLA, they're plotting stuff. They've tried to assassinate different police commissioners, local politicians, and all that shit. And then one of the SLA members basically calls up some of the higher ups and says, "Hey, right next to one of our hideouts, there's this girl who looks suspiciously like Patty Hearst, the granddaughter of this great big media mogul. And she's like literally living like 1 block down from us." So they get a team together. They go and kidnap her, and they put her in a closet for like 2 months. They keep giving her like pamphlets to read, and they say, "Hey, you can either join us or we're gonna freaking kill you or whatever." And eventually she gets like Stockholm syndrome or brainwashing, whatever you want to call it. She called it brainwashing when she was eventually arrested. And she went and robbed a bank with these people. And she wasn't just there like holding open the door or whatever. She had like an M1 carbine, like was shouting orders at people. Yeah, there she is. And so she was there with William DeFries, who's over there on the left with the hat. The gardener's hat and the leather jacket.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So William DeFries was like the guy that basically like brainwashed her and shit. And so they robbed this bank, and she's like on the run for a whole year and a half afterwards. At some point in May of the next year, she's involved in another heist at some sporting goods store where one of her associates is in there trying to like do some petty theft and grab some stuff that they need. The owner of the store follows him outside. They get into some scuffle with the guy who was trying to steal the shit. Patty Hearst comes out and unloads a full magazine up into the sign of the store. And then they make their getaway. She's eventually finally arrested with the other SLA members in September of 1975. And in her trial, she basically pleads not guilty. She was brainwashed and all that. Jury doesn't buy it. They sentence her to 35 years in prison. She ends up doing 22 months, gets fully pardoned. I think Jimmy Carter communicated her sentence for 22 months served. And then later, Bill Clinton gives her a full pardon and his last day in office. I think it was January of 2001.
That's what the Tiger King was hoping he got a
Yeah.
couple years ago. That's what he was like advocating for. Please,
Yeah, so
Donald, please let me out.
That's the story of Patty Hearst's kidnapping and joining a leftist terrorist organization, robbing some banks and a sporting goods store, and then pleading not guilty and only doing 22 months in prison. So,
And then they set her free.
Yeah, she's like walking around free right now. The full presidential pardon.
What's she up to, I wonder?
Get her on the podcast.
We'll call her up.
Did we get confirmation if this was part of Operation Chaos? Like, do we know? Like, it sounds like it.
No, I think this is just some leftist terrorists being fucking stupid.
All right.
I think they would have done more than rob one bank and one sporting goods store if they had that kind of funding behind.
Did it what? They didn't do other things?
It was really Patty Hearst at one point made some improvised explosives and tried to kill 2 police officers, but she was apparently pretty shit at her job, and both explosives failed to go off.
Oh no!
It was a setup.
No, she later claimed that she fucked them up on purpose so that they wouldn't go off. You know, very very.
I would too.
Convenient excuse in court.
All right, well, that's Slap's crazy ass moments in history.
Could you imagine if Paris Hilton got fucking kidnapped, and then like she pops up on surveillance footage 2 months later, like trying to rob
bank robbery,
some bank,
it's like an AK in her hands.
Yeah,
that is some movie shit. There's got to be a movie made after that, right?
Those pictures are just crazy.
All right,
literally, dude in a leather jacket and a gardener's hat, waving around an M1 carbine, saying, "Give me all your fucking money."
Dude, he's actually styling in this hat and this jacket. I mean, look
that's
at this
drip
dude.
though. That is drip.
Dude, the whole gang's got the drip.
Dude, look at him double fisting the guns. He's got the rifle in the right hand and the
They
pistol.
probably
in
just
the
pulled
left
this out of
hand.
the cops' belt.
Yeah, he took the cop's pistol.
Holy crap, Jesus! I didn't even think of that. Jesus.
All right. Next up, what the hell's Twitter doing?
Not that.
I think this week NASCAR Twitter is kind of chilled out. IndyCar Twitter not so much.
Oh, IndyCar is a dumpster fire right now.
Yeah. Do we dare speak on that? I think everyone said what needs to be said. He's still going at your beans.
I'm gonna be eating beans the whole podcast, dude. Leave me alone.
I don't want kids in the comments.
Well, I think everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
And I just think more information and more things need to come out. And then
when Dale Jr. comes out and says like, "Hey guys, you fucked it,"
I do have to say, Dale Jr. doing that was like wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Interesting play. I that's what made my whole I couldn't believe that.
And that pushed it even further. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that we still don't know. It's December 27th, and iRacing still isn't like really said what the fuck's going on. So
yeah, it sounds like they're still working on some type of deal with them or getting clarification on some stuff. So though I think you guys will all know within probably a week or two.
All right, cool. They added a view counter to Twitter for some reason.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Just to show how few people like your tweets. It just shows
the impressions. Like it always kept track of impressions. And
I
everything.
know, but it's weird to show it.
They do something stupid every other day just to get people talking, and then it like gets engagement up, and then it's like Elon will be like, "This is the stupidest thing ever. Look, we have this new improvement coming," and then Elon will look like the hero, and it's like how long did those square profile photos last? Like a day and a half.
They're still going. What do you mean?
Are they?
Yeah.
I feel like most of them got like eliminated.
Well, they probably just changed it back because they're over the gimmick after like a day.
I'm literally looking right now. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a square profile picture.
Okay, I'll admit defeat on this one, but I feel like they changed the categorization of square versus circle because I see less of them. If that makes sense.
I saw
maybe
people
I'm just not on Twitter as much. I don't know.
People got upset that they like changed the order of the buttons, and everyone got pissed. Something like that. Or was it they changed the order of the count and not the buttons? I don't know.
Well, they put the view counter up there and it moved all the buttons over.
Yeah, but
so all that muscle memory that's been trained in since like 2016 has all gone to waste.
I'll see somebody's tweet and I'll see like the number like 150 right below it. I'm like, oh, we got 150 replies to this. I gotta see what people are talking about. It's like,
yeah, it's like 150 people saw this and one of them liked it.
He had no replies yet.
Yeah, I got nothing else for Twitter. We'll see what random shit they can come up with out of their asses next week.
Who cares about Twitter?
No, dude, it's actually kind of dying. Like,
nah.
I tweet less because less people react. Dude, I had so many duds.
Rusty, the billionaires will not save you. They will not help you.
2 weeks.
They will make you eat the bugs. They will make you live in the pod.
You already know my stance on all this. So I'm not even. We're not getting into it on the show. Like I know this is a setup right now. We're not getting into it.
It's not a setup if it's true, Rusty.
I don't support a lot of this, and you know.
You don't support the New World Order, Rusty.
I think I've been off my game too, but I haven't had any like tweets do well in the last like month.
Just add hashtag NASCAR after you'll go viral.
Easy.
I haven't put any like shitty opinions on the main.
I actually like put up one tweet that said I redid the thumbnail for my Buick video, and that Buick video's already got like 3,000 new views.
Dude, Slap, I was gonna tell you today. It was in my recommendation feed with the new thumbnail, and I was gonna ask you how many numbers is it doing right now, because it has to be back in people's like
algorithm.
Algorithm going wild.
Damn.
I love it, Slap. You're a genius. Here we go. 500,000 views plus on that video, by the way.
Let's see here. Going to analytics. Last 48 hours.
Dude, it's got to be
2,200 views, which is, it used to only do like a few hundred a day. Now it's doing like 1,000 a day.
Hell yeah.
So that's a thing.
Just off
I forgot how fucking sick these things looked when they had the actual grill on the car. Like, they didn't put the headlights on, they just covered the holes, but that's like the actual grill. Looks sick. All right, it's time for the entire podcast. There it is. Plastic spoon in the bean jar. Oh, we got cat.
The queen.
Oh.
The queen.
Yeah, welcome to Animal Planet. When we talk about animals, except no one went anywhere this week.
I'll be back
Rusty,
on the road in like 2 weeks. I'll have more stories.
Got any Christmas animals?
I guess this is supposed to be a Christmas episode. Shit, I kind of fucked it.
You fucked it.
I don't know. I had a really low-key Christmas this year.
Ellie, can you not ruin my brand new shirt, please? Thank you.
Oh yeah, Cody, do you want to show the shirt off real quick?
Charlie Mefford, Pit Lizard Pimpin'. It's the greatest nickname in dirt racing.
I had kind of a really low-key Christmas. Did y'all get anything cool? Do you still get things for Christmas?
Not really. My kid gave me this Bulbasaur sweatshirt, so that's why I'm wearing it. He wanted me to wear it today, and
I got a bunch of Bucky stuff.
Like, sweatshirt kind of sucks, but it's like, I don't know. I gotta wear it for the kid.
It's cute. I like it.
It sucks. I love Bulbasaur.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look at this. It's giving like a little creepy winky face. Like, I mean,
it's cool.
That's cute.
It's cute.
Why do you hate your kid, Rusty?
Slap, can I show your haul of Bucky's related
the
gifts?
DMs?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Excuse me. That one just slipped out.
Dude, I got kind of hyped looking at. Oh, are you gonna show the picture, DT? Yeah.
Here's Slap's.
Oh, I got another round
second Buckers. There's two of them now.
No, that's just the original.
Oh, okay. Damn, he looks pretty clean.
You can see some cat hair up on his like little felt cap.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did he pee on it?
No,
Some
we didn't.
beaver nuggets. What are beaver buddies?
It's animal crackers.
That's cute.
Dude, 24 can cooler. I thought this was like a duffel bag at first, but it's just straight up cooler.
I can't wait to
It's
see
like a mega cooler, dude.
I can't wait
Dude,
to
we're
see
bringing
Slap.
that to the track.
Yeah,
Hell
slinging
yeah.
that over the shoulder at the track.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bringing an entire
cinnamon
case of
sweet,
beer in.
cinnamon sweet beaver nuggets. Is that like a custom like?
Yeah, and they had chocolate covered beaver nuggets too.
Oh,
Mm. That looks good.
Yeah, so
I
my
just-
dad was out of town for Christmas, but he was in Texas, so he sent me Buc-ee's.
There's the dark chocolate covered beaver nuggets.
Those were good too. They're all gone now.
Understandable.
Only 3 ounces. Damn. Yeah, it's like a bite size.
And here's my favorite picture.
oh. Was this the one that peed in your roommate's clothes?
No, this is the well-behaved one.
Oh.
Wait, I missed this bit about your cat peeing on your roommate's clothes. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, so I got one cat named Trip. He's the troublemaker. He's a white cat with brown splotches, and he just pisses on anything he thinks smells weird.
Including your roommate's clothes.
Yeah.
Well, like literally one night we're sitting here in Discord, just I don't know, hanging out, having fun, and all of a sudden I like in the background we hear this like blood curdling scream, like somebody just like died.
Just like, what the hell? And then we just hear fucking Slap just mute for like 10 minutes.
How did that conversation go?
And so I found Trip like hiding behind the clothes dryer. Just like freaking the fuck out. Like, don't piss on stuff, you fucking idiot. There's a litter box, like literally like right in there next to the clothes dryer, you stupid asshole.
What an animal.
Man.
Yeah, so I every once in a while I'll find piss up on the kitchen counter. Just like next to the
my
can
Jesus
opener,
Christ.
next to the toaster.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, why? Like he like no cat of mine goes up on the kitchen counter. I've like gone on the warpath. Don't go up the kitchen counter. They never go up there except him. In the dead of night, he'll go up there and just like
Slap, do you know
piss
what you
right
gotta
on
do? Do you know those there are these little plastic mats you put on your floor with like little like teeth on the bottom. They're meant to be on carpeted surfaces for office chairs to like roll around on.
Oh yeah.
You put one of those on upside down on your thing. So the cat jumps on it. They got like those little like plastic like teeth like pointing at them,
Spikes,
and they
yeah.
immediately jump off because it's uncomfortable.
Mm.
Either that or foil. But yeah, it's once they pee once, like they're gonna keep going back to that place. I've been so lucky with my cats because yeah, they do it like as a territorial thing, like because they're marking their domain. And yeah, once like they smell that pee, it's like, oh, this is my domain. I need to keep marking it. And
yeah,
it's just
one day I was
cycle.
like fucking making breakfast and he just goes up and he just like puts his ass up next to the wall, just pisses right on the wall right in front of me. And I just like, Trip, you motherfucker, what are you doing? I chase him out of there, like grab him by the scruff of his neck. He's like hissing at me, and I just like toss him in the litter box. I was like, piss in there.
Oh Jesus.
And at least
I think
now he
this
doesn't piss in front of me anymore.
I think this is the first time Animal Planet on this podcast has ever been about actual animals.
Literal Animal Planet.
I used to call him Trip Boy, Trippy Boy, and now I call him Pissy Boy.
Oh, that cat hates everyone except for Cody.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, that
think we've
cat
talked
hates
about
every
this.
human being on Earth except Cody Hicken.
Yeah, look at what I do to her. I wonder
Oh.
why. Holding her up like a damn puppet.
she loves it.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
I guess the next gear of Animal Planet. Rusty, you sent some pictures in from the gym, and I want to show these to the class, but you let me know which one to
Yeah.
pop up first here.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen these.
You
No,
haven't.
no, you definitely haven't. So yeah, the gym streak continues. We're still showing up every single day. Some days are better than others, but I promised a photo of the hot tub, and I think if we lead off with the one of like from a distance away,
This is my favorite picture.
this is usually how I kind of this is when you
God.
walk right out of the men's
It's a little
locker
bit
room.
murky, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what you see when you walk out of the locker room. It's just this. So that's why I made sure to capture my perspective. And I gotta say, my phone like gave it a little more contrast or like enhanced the saturate. I don't even know. It makes the hot tub look better than it actually does in this photo. So
it doesn't look great in this photo.
It does not look good.
So when I talk about all these stories about these old dudes just hanging out, they kind of just they're sitting in there. They love sitting in this hot tub.
Old dude soup.
Just
where where do you think there's more pee? Slaps counter with the cat pee or that hot tub right there?
It's like green.
Oh my god.
So that's why I tried to capture a better photo, and we have a second photo coming along here in a second. It doesn't quite sell it the way I want to, but you'll get the flavor. Like you'll get like
oh no!
Look how cloudy this is, and I'm telling you, in person, it feels thick.
Shit.
It's like it's like thick. It's like it's disgusting.
Why have you gone in there?
No, I've never gone in there. So
you would know it if it was thick. How would you know it's thick if you haven't
look at it?
You can tell in person when you see like just
particles floating around.
Dude, it's
someone
nasty.
touches it, it just bounces like jello. It's got like a
that's what I'm saying. It does look like it. So they the perfect timing of this was they actually shut down the hot tub. I forget the reasoning they made up, but I think it just was literally clearly
gross.
some type of OSHA violation. The thing is nasty.
I love the peeling paint on the wall.
Yeah, it's like
the lead paint chips.
Yeah, exactly. So this
that
is the gym
fell in there.
Boomer's favorite snack.
So I had
they've been slowly picking away at the wall.
They just reach over.
Is there a little cup of ranch next to there to dip them in? Oh my god.
Can I show this picture of the sauna too?
Yeah. So right to the left of the, well, don't show it quite yet.
Okay.
Right to the left of the hot tub here is the sauna, and the sauna is literally meant for 2 people. It says like capacity 2 people, and the majority of the time when I open up that door, there's at least 8 or 9 people in this thing. Like
I'm on the verge of gagging looking at that left picture.
So I try to use the sauna after every time I I do cardio, whatever I do. I just go in there and just sweat out all my sins, like, you know. So you just open up the door, and if a lot, so there's always this awkward situation after about 5-10 minutes. People come and go. They get up out of their seat. People leave, shuffle around because there's tons of dudes in there. And then there's always that awkward moment when when somebody's already left, they leave a little something extra behind. So if we go to the next slide, you can literally see this man's genitalia in the sweat and his sphinx. You can see his sphinx. like I'm not sliding into that.
Oh my god!
Shrimp out.
Like, look at that. You can see every big piece. So I took this photo after like everybody cleared out because I didn't want to be the guy taking out the camera. But this is what I deal with on a daily basis in the sauna. Like it's literally Animal Planet. So I had to share that.
Damn it.
And so today we're in there because we got like the New Year's Christmas crowd. They're like new to the gym. I'm telling you, I open up that door, pack like sardines in there. It's like a whole family, like people I've never seen before. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I've already been there for about 10 minutes. So I'm already like hitting my breaking point with tons of dudes, just sweating my mind out. This guy literally pulls out like a fucking granola bar. Like literally cracks open
in the sauna.
In the sauna. Just what? I'm like, I know I've not seen this. Just literally peels it open. And
just
like just starts
mid-sauna snack.
It just starts munching on it like a nature valley in the sauna. Like I was like, I literally looked at him like, dude, like, come on, and I just got up and left. I'm like, this is all right. Like yeah.
Plus
dude,
those things like disintegrate into like little
there's so many crumbs come off of those things.
It's gonna be like all over the ground. Everybody's gonna have it on the bottom of their feet.
That's why that water's murky. It's not only pee. There's pieces of granola just dissolved in there.
Yeah, mixed with the paint chips and ranch.
But I don't know who brings a nature valley into a sauna. And like, how is your instinct like in a 200-degree temperature room just to bust open a snack? Like come on. Like, come on.
I'd want some cold fruit or something, not a granola bar if I was.
But like, it can wait like the 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or,
I got
some beans.
I want Slap to get in there and bust out the can of meat.
And I gotta add one more quick one because it happened a couple days prior.
I love the plastic spoon.
Just this group of dudes were just telling a story for like 5-10 minutes, and then like I saw like kind of like a leg kind of sticking up out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, whatever. This is like whatever. I don't care. I'm just changing to get out of here. And these guys keep telling the story, and I round the corner to like leave, and there's this guy just Captain Morgan up on the bench, completely fucking nude with his dong hanging out, listening to like a bunch of teenagers tell a story. And it's like, dude, this can't, like, what are we doing? Like,
Is he just airing it out? What is
just full Captain Morgan with the dong out, listening to these guys tell a story? Like,
everyone can perfectly envision the stance he's in just by the two words Captain Morgan.
like you gotta be doing that the whole time.
God.
Like, come on.
And everybody's worried about the LGBT groomers. The real groomers are in the fucking gym in Minneapolis.
The Crunch Fitness, dude. The Crunch Fitness. Like, these people got to be put down.
Dongs out, granola bars out, paint chips out.
It's all out.
Old man soup in the jacuzzi.
Leaving their mark on the bench.
Shrimps out.
That's the bench
Shrimp
part 2.
indentation on the bench.
The bench part 2. God.
The bench part 2 sauna edition.
Rusty, I love this new angle of Animal Planet.
No wonder you didn't want to go to the gym before. Can't blame you.
Shit, I'll start going to the gym just if it gets us some Animal Planet stories.
It's content.
It is all content.
Milwaukee can't be any fucking better. Milwaukee can't be any better.
Yeah, if we're using these stories to tell on a podcast, which makes income, I can technically use the gym membership.
This podcast makes no income.
Yeah, write it off. Tax
We
deduction.
get like 97 cents per episode right now.
That's good. We get to write it off as a loss now.
Laughing all the way to the bank.
That's all right. Wait,
Well, I hope the viewers appreciate that, because it's like I'm sacrificing my soul and like,
My future,
yeah,
my livelihood,
your well-being.
just for your entertainment.
God
A
almighty.
few hundred
provide
people.
these, stories from the ground zero.
From Animal Central. All right.
That's
that was
monkeypox ground zero right there.
that was a solid Animal Planet right there. All right. Next
Cow,
up,
ladies and gentlemen.
we have the media check-in. What the hell have we been watching or playing this week? What's up? What are we doing?
I've been in a tent all week, so I couldn't tell you.
All right, understandable.
It's been a mixture of Beam MP and NR for me.
Oh yeah, we got the BeamMP. We got like a 24/7 server now,
Dude, Beam MP
which is awesome.
multiplayer, that is the shit. That is one of the greatest. It's better slow down because it's starting to rival NR for one of my favorite games.
Yeah, we've
Starting
been
to.
all over it lately. The new update's sick too, with the new trophy trucks and buggies and stuff. All the off-road stuff is super fun. We've been doing a ton of rallycross, which drag racing today is. You can just do so many things. Big fan of BeamMP. I've been getting back into GTA honestly, just because I love the snowy week. It's like the 1 week of the year when it snows in GTA and everything's all slippery. So I can still do my same boring deliveries to make money, but like it's exciting because I can drift my van around every corner if I want to.
And those races at your handmade tracks have been fun.
I was gonna
too.
say, why don't you flex your tracks, dude?
Yeah, I made a new one, but we can't really test it because we can't turn the snow off. And
what are the
turns out
names of the
racing around
tracks?
well, it's all
So people can look them
what
up
I
if they
don't
want
understand about GTA is that you have the exact same creator on every platform, but PC players can only play maps made by other PC players, and like Xbox can only play maps made by other Xbox players. But you share them all to the Social Club website, so they're all in the same place, but you're still locked to ones from your platform. It's so stupid. But I've been making a bunch of tracks. I've now got like 3 street circuits, 4 ovals, like 6 go-kart tracks.
Dude, your go-kart tracks are goated.
It's a good time. We should
kart tracks.
We should record some content. We tried to do it that one time and only 5 people showed up.
I've got some recordings. I've got like a zillion things I'm on the editing back burner that I
Hey, we can turn it into clips for the diabolical master plan.
I do have an announcement, unless you got more to tell about your
No, I'm good. What do you got?
I finally finished it, Cody.
Jaws 3.
Oh
yes. Is that
what
not
episode
one of the greatest...
was it that you said you're gonna watch it?
It was like 3. It was literally like episode 3. Is that not one of the greatest bad movies of all time?
Dude, I had to make sure I wasn't like being like biased or whatever. I did like a quick Google search on like ranking every Jaws movie, because when I watch that movie, it's by far, it's not even close. It's way better than Jaws 2. Like when you think about Jaws 2, what do you remember other than the dude holding the cable at the end? Like literally nothing. Like nothing.
I remember the kids like in the rowboats at the beginning playing on the pier, like, and he's like, "Hey, get off there! The sharks are coming."
No, that's in every Jaws movie. There's like 5 beats in every Jaws movie. It's like the kids in the water. You got the pyramid of water skiers like building it like a massive pyramid with Jaws just comes up out of the water. Of course, they fall in. Then you got the late night skinny dipping. But anyways, Jaws 3 has a lot of memorable moments for different reasons, and I feel like it's obviously not a great movie, but
yeah, like the movie The Room. It's so bad, it's good.
No, dude, they show like a first person view inside Jaws' mouth while he's like eating the guy. And like his blood's like squirting out. It's like honestly, it kind of felt pretty immersive that he's just crunching the dude. And
immersive. What about the 3D shark that was CGI put in that just comes flowing and then hits the glass and then everyone goes running? Yeah, was that immersive?
And then they use like a coat hanger to pull the grenade pin to blow him up.
It was literally like a still photo. They like put in like Microsoft Paint and just got like a screen cap with them just dragging it across like the frame, and like that was the shark like swimming into the glass window, breaking it.
I find it fascinating that clearly they didn't have the budget to like make like a full Jaws shark. They just like all the angles they ever showed of the shark were super goofy, super odd. But one of my favorite scenes, Cody, I don't know if you remember this, when they actually got a great white shark into like an exhibit, and like they put it in the pool, and like literally, it's the big debut of the great white. The shark just completely flips over and dies. Like it's like floating upside down. It looks so stupid. Like imagine you show up to an exhibit, like this great white just goes belly up, and like they jump in the pool to like resuscitate it. They're like walking with it in the water. It's like, oh my god, dude! Like
giving it the defibrillator, just clear. I do vaguely remember that.
It was like the most awkward. Like I don't know. It was so stupid.
Your synopsis has convinced me to never watch this movie, by the way.
I'm there too.
No. Dude, the plot line's brilliant. SeaWorld is like trying to bring in like ticket sales, get more people to like come to the place, and like they thought of this underwater like enclosure. It's brilliant.
So it's Jurassic Park, except Jaws.
Before Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, we had Jaws 3D.
Rusty, have you seen Deep Blue Sea, right?
Yes.
Can we talk about amazing, like actually well-written plots in shark movies with that one? They're trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's. This shark has like abnormally large brains. So like, screw it. Let's like try to make them even bigger and extract like the DNA out of it to like use as an Alzheimer's cure. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, these sharks are now too smart because we made their brains too big.
It comes out and eats Samuel L. Jackson.
He's giving some impassioned speech, rallying the crew, like, "Hey, we need to get out of here." All of a sudden, just snatches him and drags him in, and they ripping him in half.
Literally stole that from Jaws 3. Like literally frame for frame, bar for bar, straight.
And it's like the worst CG you've ever seen in your life.
Nah, you've never seen bad CG until you've seen Jaws 3D.
No, it looks like some Nintendo 64 shit.
I'm telling you, it looks like Avatar once you compare it to Jaws 3.
So my brief understanding of Jaws 3 is they actually had like a original edit of the shark, and then they decided to add in the 3D element that made it look way, way, way worse. So kind of curious decision on that part. So I don't think like any of like the produced VHSs, DVDs, whatever, have like the original cut. It's all the worst 3D effect ever.
One thought that always makes me laugh in those kinds of situations: imagine being the actor or actresses that sign up and do that movie, and when you're filming it, like you don't know like what the finished product's gonna look like. You just see all the cameras, you see all the special effects stuff, you see like, all right, action, you're doing your lines, and then you see the finished product and you're like, oh my god, my name is tied to this now fucking forever. This is what my acting career is gonna be remembered for. I'm never gonna get work again.
Dude, we talked about it before. That paycheck bought a lot of mansions and cars and supported generations of families, so they got that money.
I'm pretty sure
they got that money. It'll be good.
All the actors in Jaws 3, they probably got like a Longhorn Steakhouse like gift card. That was their paycheck.
Some Five Below gift cards in Walmart.
I don't think that even existed back.
I'm trying to inspire my hero over
Speaking of gift cards, I delivered the second most deliveries during Christmas season, so I got a $200 gift card.
Wow!
And I immediately went to Outback Steakhouse and got a bloomin' onion. It was good as hell.
Yeah.
Dude, I love
Hell
those
yeah!
things.
Was it $200 to Outback Steakhouse?
No, it was like just a generic $200 gift
okay.
card
Just
you can spend wherever.
Just one of those Visa ones. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Non-reloadable.
Hell yeah. Sweet. Shout out to
keeping on the topic of media check-in, Rusty, you said you wanted to watch The Peripheral, right?
Yes. It's on my list of things to do this week.
So
And
I have 2 episodes left. If you finish it by next episode, I'd love to talk about it because I don't have anyone to talk about it with except for like my dad.
Okay. I'm off until well, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but I'm on PTO until the 3rd. So
you should do some streaming.
So that's the plan. Might do it tomorrow. I was gonna do it today. Probably do it tomorrow and the rest of the week. I want to do like some solid like 6-8 hour binges.
That's today for the people watching this podcast. Rusty might be alive right now. Wow.
Hey yo, you trying to do some Fall Guys, Rusty? I'll get in there for some Fall Guys.
I was gonna do Fall Guys on Friday last week, and I was gonna stream Saturday, Sunday. And now it's Tuesday.
You should play a good game.
Got some BeamNG going after this.
I kind of want my thing to be like really bad games.
Oh, so that's why you've always streamed Fall Guys. Okay.
Oh my god. Well, dude. Speaking of which, I watched the not watched it. I logged in and got my Steam year in review or whatever.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Gary Owen posted it on Twitter.
No.
I'm like, I had no idea. And I'm like, oh, let me check this out. So Fall Guys was over 75% of my entire hours.
Oh my god.
Like,
dude, holy cow.
Dude, total sessions, it was like 380. Like, how does that even make sense? 380 sessions of Fall Guys in a year.
I've got breaking news.
Wait, what? You played Fall Guys more than once per day?
Apparently my top streak was like 29 straight days.
My Fall
That should
Guys
be your
played
goal.
time.
For your sorry Cody, 1 sec. That should be your goal for your gym streak, because you got to beat your Fall Guys streak with how many days you
it's
have
your
to the
redemption
gym.
arc.
Well, 2023 is hopefully going to be my year. We've been naughty. It's time to get good. And
Time to get on the nice list.
All right, sorry Cody, go ahead.
My Fall Guys play time has forever reigned supreme for my most played game. Beam is quickly closing in. I'm within 20 hours of Beam being my most played game ever.
It should be up there.
Mm.
Ooh, do you want to look at my Steam replay right now?
Yeah. How do you do that, by the way?
it's like steamreplay.com or something.
Something like that. Here's my Steam replay 2022. 27% iRacing, 369 sessions. So I've played iRacing more than once per day. But I mean that's me going in and out of races. Like each race is a session. 104 GTA 5s. Doesn't give me hours.
I think it does below if I were. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It'll show you like a graph of like percentages.
This is cool. 51% keyboard and mouse, 49% played with a controller. That's a fun statistic. I can't believe how even that is.
Yeah, if you click on it, I think it'll show you which ones you did too.
Nope. No.
Oh, well, we'll save it for later.
I can click on each of these. What does that do? Oh, this shows I got a bar graph of how often I played iRacing. Can you tell when I did the 24 hours?
Yeah.
In fucking January. So this is the percentage of total playtime in iRacing. So that's so weird that it does it all in percentages and not actual hours. I don't know how I feel about that. I got into GTA in September a lot and didn't play it before that. That's interesting. And I've not played Farming Simulator 22 for a little while. Wow. The Steam average is 21 achievements this year. I got 116. Steam average is 5 games. I've played 39. I had a 52-day Steam streak. Jesus Christ. 17% of my games were released 2022. Holy shit. This is a useless graph. I added 7 new friends. I subscribed to 7 new workshop items. And I earned 2 badges, and I didn't do any of these other things. That's goofy. Played Skyrim in March. Oh, there's Fall Guys. Look at how dead this has been since September.
Dude, you haven't even played it? Oh.
I have not played it since September. They killed it. Dude, in June and August, we went off. Ooh, my playtime by month. That's pretty cool. Oh.
What are we doing in February?
Oh,
we're going to Daytona. That's what I was doing.
Right, yeah.
Can I ask this on podcast? Do we have any plans for the iRacing 24?
Yeah, I'm gonna race it. Do you want to race it?
Yes.
Rusty wants to race it.
I would love to if I'm not working. Yes, I will absolutely
Cody,
love to. If I get a date and I can tell you if I'm available or not, I would love to.
You'll be on my team.
Rusty, I'm gonna put you into the wall. I'm gonna get a second.
No,
car
you're gonna be in the
track
same car.
I'm gonna get a second car on track just to put Rusty into the wall.
My longest daily streak of 52 days went from when I got. When is this?
That was when you got home from Road America.
That's when I got back from Road America, and then played every single day until something happened on August 26th.
For like a month and a half.
I played a lot of damn games too. Holy shit!
I only played 9 or 18 games like this year, apparently.
Oh
I
my!
played, like,
Oh my
literally
god!
5.
Oh my god!
16 games played. 3 new games.
My top 2 were Fall Guys and Slapdick.
My top 2 were Beam at 36% and Fall Guys at 26%. Third, I think, was GTA.
I played a lot of video games.
No, third was PGA at 15%.
Oh hell yeah!
GTA at 13%. Slapshot was 5th at 5%. Slapshot rebound.
Slap dick.
Slap shoes rebound.
One last thing on media. I started Atlanta season 4 finally. I loved season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I really like season 2, and they started doing like what?
Did it fall off? off?
So okay, in season 1, it's like mostly like it's not like mostly comedy, like it's comedy drama kind of somewhere in the middle, but there's a few like weird like moments where everything's like a little bit weird. And then season 2, there's like a few episodes where things are really weird. And in season 3, like half the season's really weird. It's season 4 so far. I think I'm like 4 episodes in. Every episode has been fucking weird. Just like really bizarre like social commentary, but the I don't know. It's becoming more and more disconnected from reality, and it's like kind of cool, but it's also really weird.
Same writers, directors, or they leave
Yeah,
after, like,
same
season 1?
writers, directors.
Okay.
And I think this was the plan all along, was to like take these characters, get you to love them, and then have them just go on weird adventures. So I don't know. I like it so far. It's really fucking weird. I don't know how they're gonna end this off, because I think this came out like a few months ago. I'm behind on this, but I think they like season 4 was the end of the story. Like they killed it there. So we'll see how that goes.
I got a quick question for you guys. Slap could probably relate to this probably more than anyone. Do you ever watch like a movie, or maybe you're playing a video game? For me, it was a movie recently where like I heard a character or the actor's voice, and I instantly thought of this character in a video game, and I got so freaking hyped. I'm like, there's no way. And I just did a quick like 5-second Google search, and it ended up being a dude from one of my favorite video games, and I got freaking hyped. So I don't know if you guys can relate to this.
That's cool.
But I feel like that might inspire like a quick.
I've had that happen like in between video games. Oh, I forget what fucking game. It was a weird game. I was watching someone stream it, and I was like, wait, I recognize that voice. I go and look it up, and it's like one of the characters from Life is Strange. And I'm like, yeah, no wonder. Like stuff that I really love, hearing the same voices. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I was watching the movie Nope last night, and this guy literally had a 2-minute moment in the game, or the movie. He was alive for 2 minutes, and it was a character from Mass Effect. So,
hell yeah,
really freaking cool, really cool. And he's done a lot of other popular games, but really cool.
Two of my favorite like pieces of media ever. The Last Airbender, the original like TV show, the Nickelodeon one. One of the main characters is voiced by one of the side characters in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which is one of my favorite movies. Weird connection. I watched the new Knives Out movie this week.
Was it good?
I did not watch the original, so I'm in a weird position. Because my dad and my brother both watched the original, and they're like, "Hey, let's watch this." And it wasn't really connected. I don't think I didn't miss anything. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought about it a lot. It's a good one.
It's on my list. That's on my list.
I think you'll like it. It's a trip.
We shrimp watched Bad Santa on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we had like 12 people in Discord for that one.
That was a world record. Yeah.
Dude,
that was great.
There is no way you could make that movie today.
That's such a good movie.
I missed the first like 20 minutes, but I think I got the gist of literally everything.
One of my favorite scenes is when he's just eating lunch. He's eating that salad, and the mom and the kid comes up to him. They're all excited. He's like, "Oh God!" It's like, "Can you?" It's like, "I'm on my fucking lunch break," and like all the shit goes flying out of his mouth. What is wrong with you? And he's just chewing like a maniac. Who says that? Before we move on to media check-in, can I promote something real quick?
It says media check-in. What do you want to promote?
I said move on from media check-in.
You said move on.
If you guys are watching
definitely
this time tomorrow afternoon, or I should say today, my podcast should be out Jesus Christ.
What?
Send me to the gulag. My vlog from Road America should finally be out after 5.5 months. 20 years of trying.
That's where this podcast was born, by the way.
It's all
this is Team Road America right here. What time's that coming up?
We begin in the tent, we end in the tent.
Jeez. I'll probably post it like noon or so Central.
So it'll already be up by the time this is out.
All right, go watch it. Premiere or anything like I have done for my past since I'll post it. People can watch it in their own leisure.
YouTube.com/SabbathBathDude24 or whatever it is.
14. Close
14.
enough.
Shit.
Wait, what?
My original handle when I signed up for it when I was like a 12-year-old.
You changed
things happen.
Right?
Well, now it's different because now it's the new handle system. But until literally this year, Cody's YouTube channel, when you clicked on his thing, it would still go to youtube.com/sabbathbasedude14.
For the record, I changed my custom URL like a bunch of times. And
I know.
And you could type in the custom URL and it worked.
Yeah.
But
when you click on your profile, it still goes to the old one. It does that. There's a few other people where it does that. And it's pretty funny.
Hey, I liked Black Sabbath. I played bass, and I was a 12-year-old dude. These things happen.
How long is the vlog? I'm curious.
It's like 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Not too terribly long, but long enough to
Am I
be
in it?
entertaining. Nope, I cut you out completely. You didn't make the final cut whatsoever.
Good.
All right. Time for the next segment.
Send in your fucking mail. Wash your fucking
hand slap, especially if you're blowing your nose right there.
Send them in,
Out
guys.
him?
Wash your fucking hand slap.
Cody drinking straight out of the Bacardi bottle.
Send in those emails at this point. Welcome to fan mail.
Damn,
fan
that's
mail.
breaking all the fourth walls
mail.
right now.
Yeah,
Fan mail.
they don't need to know what goes on during this.
They do not need to know what goes on when this graphics on the screen. All right, we got 4 emails this week. Remember, if you want to send your email, send us questions, send us concerns, send us short, funny things to read, as long as they're not stupid. ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com. We will read it on the show unless it's dumb.
Complaints,
All right.
I feel like we
threats,
should
anything you want to send in, just
Yeah, send them in, guys.
Send them in,
I feel
guys.
like it's a good line, like concerns. Like, we got any concerns? Send them in. It's not just questions anymore.
we're getting really concerned for Slap.
I got all my concerns right here, man.
How is that already in your hand?
What? I always have this, man. It's ready to go. I got all my best bits in here.
You got that fang on you. All
Always
right.
got it.
First question comes in from our good pal Mr. Ass, and he says it's a Christmas-ish question. What's the dumbest NASCAR-related purchase you've ever made?
That's a good question. Let me think for like 10 seconds.
I would say NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, but I made some money from that, I guess. Wasn't that dumb of a purchase. That thing is broken as hell. Anything NASCAR related.
I still have regrets about buying this Joey Logano jacket from his rookie year. It was on sale, so it wasn't too much money, but like I never liked Joey at the time, but it's almost come full circle because like I think I mentioned this in the previous shows. He's starting to grow on me. But
Two-time champ.
Yeah, I always felt.
Did you
weird
see
about
it and you were like, Home Depot, Tony?
Yeah, it's like it was like a different design because like my Tony jackets were like the black with the orange sleeves, or it was like the tiger style. And I'm like, wait, this is kind of an inverted one. We'll see what happens. And I've never worn it publicly. It's just sitting in the closet.
We see it? Is it down there?
Yeah, it's in the infamous closet from the crash of
Wait, can you get
2020.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What do y'all got?
Oh Lord.
I don't know. As far as a NASCAR fan, I didn't really start buying stuff till like the age of 27, 28.
Oh shit,
They've
there
all
it
been
is.
really sensible purchases. Here, yeah, I'll let Rusty do it.
Dude, I mean, it's actually kind of, I mean, I was thinking about selling it because he just won the championship, but
That looks clean.
dude, it's
Yeah, because he
mint.
doesn't wear it.
It's a pure white jacket. It's mint. It's sick.
Damn it.
It doesn't look
How
too
much-
good on my camera right now, but
How
like,
much is it?
I think I got it for like $75 to $90. I don't remember. Like
That's not bad.
The Superstore used to have like 30% off sales, and these jackets used to literally be like $125. Now they're like the full Jeff Hamilton.
Like 200.
Yeah, they're. Hopefully I didn't botch his name, but this is actually a Chase Authentic, so it's Twill. But no, this is legit.
I saw a similar jacket out and about in the public like a week or so ago. I was driving around. I saw someone just walking on the street with a Kurt Busch, like 2009 or 10 jacket with like the Sprint Cup, like Contig and everything.
The
It's
blue
like, oh,
one?
shit. Yeah, like
Hell
Miller
yeah.
Lite. It's like,
That's
oh
sick.
shit, NASCAR swag in public. Like you don't see that too often anymore, especially in like Milwaukee, a big city like that.
Yeah.
But as far as bad NASCAR purchases, materialistically, I mean, I'd like to think most of my purchases have been sensible. But as far as experiences, I mean, I know the purchase was kind of a bundle thing with the camping deal, but You know, screw that Xfinity race at Road America this past year, where
Yeah,
Ty-
we're
Ty
fucking
Gibbs.
Kyle Larson let Ty Gibbs win.
No, Cole Custer let Ty Gibbs win by eating shit with like 2 to go.
Dude, Cole Custer ate some shit.
Like Kyle Larson had like that race like
yeah, but Larson
by,
also
like 20
limp-dicked
seconds.
it.
And then on a one restart, he gets one lucky pass where Kyle Larson's brakes lock up and he passes him in the one right corner. When anytime there was like a run of like 2 laps or more, he was just out there by like 10 seconds over the next closest car. But then Cole Custer eats shit completely on his own. One lucky restart, and he gets here's the win handed to you on a silver platter.
To that point, I feel like every time I had gone to Daytona, like my whole life, I feel like every penny I spent just went down the drain. Like for various reasons, it's like I feel like I've never left Daytona a happy man until like this past year, if that makes sense. So
no, you gotta go to the Daytona flea market. That's where the good shit is.
Slap gets a trunk full of stuff.
Yeah. So my dumbest NASCAR purchase, probably tickets to the 2022 All-Star race at Texas.
You got to see Ross Chastain eat shit right in front of you.
So I made some money off of that, but the other one would be at the Roval this year. Ben can attest to this. At the Xfinity race, there was I wanted some Italian sausage. You know, they got that foot-long Italian sausage with the grilled onions and the peppers on top of it. I wanted that.
You're making me hungry.
Right next to it was like this dude selling like this you could buy like platters of potato chips that were just loaded down with whatever you wanted. And it had one that was called the Heart Attack, and it was literally everything on it. Nacho cheese, bacon bits, jalapenos. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to spend $30 up here. Got the Italian sausage and the Heart Attack.
No way you finished that.
I did not. I felt bloated. I was just like ready to die. I told Ben, I was like, kick me off the top of these grandstands. I'm ready to meet God.
This is Sparta.
Dude, I love me some fucking track nachos. I think my most memorable track nachos, it just made me think of it, was when we were at Volusia and it was cold as fuck. And they ran out of coffees because everyone's getting hot coffees because it was so cold. And I remember getting a nacho tray and they got the hot ass cheese on it. And I was like, hell yeah. Got me some hot cheese for my nachos in the freezing cold in Florida.
Some tortilla chips and just some nacho cheese. It always comes in clutch. I can't tell you how many tracks I've been to where I go to the concession stand and the burgers look sus, the hot dogs look sus. I went to this one place and I got a pulled pork sandwich. It was just all like, it was just a giant hunk of gristle. It wasn't even pulled pork. But whenever you go to a place and like you have any meat entree like that, that's disgusting. You can always just fall back on, hey, just give me some chips and some nacho cheese. Just let me
that bright yellow wax never lets you down, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff.
I can't eat nachos. Not after that incident in high school.
Hey?
Uh-oh.
Did I tell you guys about this?
I don't think so.
Junior year, there was all right, so we had like the yellow wax like nachos that you could get, or you could get like the cafeteria like school pizza or whatever, which came in like this rectangular slice, and it looked
because you get the big ass tray.
Yeah, but I thought the pizza looked sus, but the nacho cheese was like way worse. That shit was like glue, man. And I used to sit with the band kids and the ROTC kids, even though I wasn't a part of either. Most of my friends were in one or the other. And just one of the ROTC kids is like, man, that nacho cheese is not even real. I was like, what do you mean it's not real? It's like, this isn't even fit for human consumption. Watch this. He takes a Gatorade bottle. It's like a quarter full. Dips it in, like the bottom of it in the nacho cheese sauce, and then sticks it to the wall. And it fucking stayed there. It fucking stayed there. It stayed there for 3 days before the janitor finally took it off, and you could see like the ring of cheese was there for like the full year. When I graduated the next year, he had painted over it, and you could still see that mound of cheese that was stuck there, in the paint.
Oh my god!
I've never eaten the yellow wax of nacho cheese ever again. I can't do it. I can't do it because I'll remember that fucking ROTC kid dunking the Gatorade bottle and then sticking it to the fucking wall and leaving it there.
Dude, that
You'll
reminds me.
You'll be tempted on your short track tour 2023.
No.
Get into it.
Dude, that reminds me when I was in 5th grade, I was like literally probably like 11. One of my buddies that I met in elementary school that I'm still friends with today, some grocery store we lived by at the time, there was these little toys, and I shit you not, they were called clackers.
Clackers?
They're these little magnetic things you hit together, and they like they fucking do like that. But they came in this packaging, and they're like obviously really magnetic.
I've had those. Yeah, those are like the magnets that are like really strong.
This old Century Foods grocery store that we used to live by. One day, I guess, like when he was like in like a few years before I met him, he grabbed them off the shelf and just launched them up into like one of the rafters, like the heating and cooling.
And it stuck.
It stuck, and it was there for like 15 fucking years before they remodeled that place into Ascendix Foods. Like anytime I'd go into there and just go to that back corner and like the dairy section look up, I was like, oh, there's the package of clackers just showing up on the ceiling.
That's awesome. That's great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Damn, I don't know if I have any examples of lasting impressions like that. Did kids in your middle schools figure out that you could wet toilet paper and stick it to the ceiling?
Yeah, they would spit it.
Yeah. They wouldn't spit it. They'd get like a big ball of like toilet paper, put it in the sink, like squeeze it together, and rip it up to the ceiling, and it would just plop and then stick. And my middle school, we had this like really old building. So the bathrooms are they're really tall because it was like big old like brick ceiling way up there, and they didn't have like a drop ceiling or anything. And there was just like years worth of stuck little paper balls. They'd get them on like the top of the window too, because it had like a massive like frosted window, and they'd get them on like the very top one. It's impressive. I gotta go back. It's probably still there.
Just a while.
Dude,
it's like
did you guys ever do the ketchup packet landmines?
And the toilet seats.
Oh, when you sit on it.
I never did personally, but I always heard stories.
No, I did the landmines. You take a ketchup packet and you like tie it up like super fucking tight. Mm-hmm. And I forget how we like kept it in place. I think it was a rubber band or something. But you keep a couple of them in your pocket, and like when you're walking back from lunch or whatever, you take it out of your pocket and like drop it off behind you, like in Mario Kart, dropping off the fucking banana peel, and then some kid would like step on it and shoot a jet of fucking ketchup across the hallway to hit some other kid. I did that for a solid like 3 years before somebody finally fucking caught me.
Jesus.
I love shit like that in the toilet paper thing, because at some point some kid, their older brother probably told them like, hey, you should try this, and it just becomes a thing and everyone starts doing it, and it's just
dude, your paper, your spitball story remind me that same fucking friend that I knew from elementary school into high school, the same one that threw the fucking clackers up on the ceiling. We had biology class in 10th grade together. One day, I don't know what prompted him to do this. He just started like taking pieces of loose leaf paper and just started chewing them up. Just started making like a giant like paper ball. After the class was done, we were heading to our next class. He just took this giant ball that was like the size of a baseball and just threw it at the window like of some. The teacher that we were like just in classroom saw it, chased him down, made him clean it up. And basically from like school, like safety and health protocol, they got this thing called a bio kit. Basically like this little biohazard kit that had like gloves, a mask, like a baggie, everything. Made him scrape it off the window into this baggie that's like it's a fucking piece of plutonium or something into the biohazard kit. Dude, that's one of those fucking memories that just got lost to time until you just mentioned that whole football story.
It's awesome. Those are my favorite kind of stories, the stuff that you like completely forgot about and then it just comes up. All right. Next email comes in from our good friend Down Under. It's Andrew. He says, "Morning all y'all. It's the week before Christmas and New Year's, between Christmas and New Year's, involves melting into the floor because it's 35 Celsius or 95 Fahrenheit where he's at in the middle of summer in Australia.
Damn.
It gives you a lot of time to ponder.
How could you even pause?
The suggestion that the graphics be on the back of a t-shirt so people behind you can see it is excellent. That's untrue. But there's something better.
It's based.
That should be on the front.
Have motorsport teams ever thought about putting the name and number on the back of shirts? I have a number of crew shirts where the sponsor's on the back, but it seems to me that all that space would be best used for the driver's most visible device, the number. Thanks from Andrew R. P.S. A rusty 59 would be an excellent piece of merch. I've seen that before. It's like sports style jersey things where they put the number big across the back and the name across the top. I know like motocross and stuff does that. All stylized racing. Like I've seen merch like that. It's a thing. It exists.
It'd be cool if NASCAR did some cool branded merch like that, like Chase Elliott 9 on the big back, and then just like a cool design on the front.
It would look like those jerseys that they give to drivers when they visit like a baseball stadium or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be all that cool, but I do like the motocross style ones where it's all stylized.
It'd be something different for sure.
All right, Doggo's writing in. He says, glad to see I'm contributing to the downfall of this podcast by proposing Slap Zone segment. I'm not sorry. Thanks for that. What are the worst cases of secondhand embarrassment? Let's put some unfortunate victims on the spot. P.S. Can't confirm the World of Outlaws game is an underrated banger. Thanks for putting a spotlight on it, Davin. Cut the check, iRacing. That game's sick. The worst cases of secondhand embarrassment. When you've been with someone who's done something stupid.
Ah, shit.
That's tough.
I usually try to block most of this out of my mind.
I was gonna say, we need to read some of these questions, certain questions ahead of time so we can think of our answers.
Yeah.
Because we're put on the spot and I can't think of something like that just out of nowhere.
I got one, but I'm not going to tell the full story. Bristol 2018, was it, Cody?
19?
If it was the first time we met, it was 19.
Yeah, the first time all of us NASCAR YouTubers met each other within 5 minutes. One of the most embarrassing, cringy, on the spot things I've ever experienced in my life.
Can we say what happened without saying who did it?
No.
Because it's too obvious the person that did
it. Yeah, because it's somewhere on tape somewhere, and I hope it got deleted. But
Rusty, something I do remember from like around that same time that I think we can't talk about that I find fucking hilarious. That is secondhand embarrassment. I remember like when we met Darian and Jarrett, Danny, like all those guys for the first time. Eric, we were all so excited. It's like, hey, fucking what's up, guys? Like we had never met them before. We had just been talking for years. And you were like, I think like high-fiving or hugging people, and you accidentally slapped like Danny's phone right out of his hand.
It was his camera.
And you're like, oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Danny
but it was just perfect.
The whole experience. And I went to go like give him a hug or something, just smacked the camera, like his like recorder out of his hand, and it just straight to the pavement in the infield.
Hey, I'm glad I thought of that answer because
that definitely made me cringe. Rehearing next, it's like, oh my god.
Hey, can happen to the best of us. We're all excited, or like we're giving hugs, we're giving high fives, and phone accidentally falls. These things happen.
We do anything embarrassing in Daytona or Road America?
The bush.
I guess the bush collapsing the tent.
Secondhand embarrassment for that dude on the hill at Road America.
Yeah, clacked his head. Jesus Christ. Or the guy in Daytona who ate shit and broke the armrest. Have we told the Bush story? I think we've
yes, we have. Yes, I did.
Have we actually?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely did on like one of the podcasts like 3 or 4 ago.
Had it been like one of the early episodes? I don't remember.
No, it was recently-ish. About how I was eating too many adult beverages on Super Bowl night. I was thinking of the Deshaun Jackson move.
Because I do remember. I do remember coming down after you'd been outside for like half an hour looking for it. And Cody, you being like, "Oh my god, it's gone! It's fucking gone!" And I'm like, "Dude, come on, let's just go find it." At that point, I was like, "All right, come on, Cody."
To my defense, there was like 2 like little angled bush like setups that looked pretty similar to one another, and I was at the wrong one.
Yeah, and the wrong one had a bit of a hole in it. Maybe someone else had been.
Both had a hole in it, but I was at the wrong one with a hole in it. And yeah, I thought it was like a day into being at Daytona for like a 10-day trip. I thought my wallet was lost. All hope was gone. I thought my trip was ruined. And the driver was like, "Nah, come, I got you."
Some
and then
things
within 2 minutes, like, "Yo, here it is." I'm like, "Oh my
we
God,
went straight to the bush and it was there. Some things like I don't remember all that well from last night, but I distinctly remember being on Discord with Ben and Ed in the hotel and being like, all right, Cody's been gone for like 20 minutes. I gotta go get him. And they're like, all right. I had to leave and go find you.
It was like suspended in the bush, like perfectly too, wasn't it? It was like in one of the branches. It like wasn't even on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the bush. Like Trace had to like carry my ass back to the hotel.
Yeah, there's footage of you being there.
I don't think a lot of us remember too much from that night. It's a good thing.
No, that was when the punch back.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we gonna talk about the G word?
No.
Glove.
No. All right, last email.
I remember just reaching my hand, just arm.
Oh, you did go.
Dislodge the little pineapple tidbits out of the nozzle like 3 or 4 days in.
That was like a 3-man operation. I have a video of that somewhere.
Because that would get clogged like about like 2 or 3 days in. It would start to get clogged. We do the nozzle like, yo, nothing's coming out, and we discovered
it's because a piece of pineapple got stuck on
the little pineapple tidbits. Yeah, it was getting wedged like perfectly in the nozzle,
like where the juice comes out.
And you couldn't get it from the outside, so we'd have to like reach.
Like put your whole hand in there, like,
and everyone's like, "Hey, there's alcohol. It's sanitized. Like, we're good."
Maybe that's what gave me food poisoning on the final fucking day.
I do remember like vigorously washing my hand with soap and water and drying it off before I like reached into.
Yeah, we made sure we were safe.
I thought you just raw dogged it.
I thought you just like rolled up your sleeve.
No, because I remember like, dude, I would have been grossed out if like someone else did that without washing their arms. Like, yo, I'm gonna at least like scrub my arm clean like before I do this, before I do the operation to unclog the nozzle.
I don't know if I have footage of this.
We definitely do somewhere.
It's somewhere. I don't have it on my phone. I recorded it
and sent it to someone.
Oh, okay.
Probably not accessible within 20 seconds notice, but yeah, it's definitely somewhere. All right, next up, what's on the next?
All right, final email comes in from our Brazilian friend Sanok.
How we doing?
Sanok says, "Hey Shrimps, bit of a long email today, but welcome to today's birthday special edition of Animal Planet."
Happy birthday.
Birthday, Sanok. Today I have 2 animals from going to the mall to buy some presents. One, I found a guy that might have been vaping in the bathroom door. It was kind of steamy in there. And then when me and my parents got close, they kind of just left quickly. Caleb, we're going to talk to Caleb because literally today he was talking about waiting in the airport and there was someone vaping next to him. In the fucking airport. I don't know how that happened.
You're famously not allowed to do, but this guy did it anyway.
Yeah, who would vape in a public area?
In your house is fine. 2, I found a whole ass turd near a tree in the middle of the mall. It wasn't even hidden either. Someone's dog had to go, I guess. However, I did find and buy an RC car of the Ferrari F14T, so that was cool. Thanks for reading. That's the 2014 F1 car that really sucked. And he's attached a picture of it. Which I will attempt to show. There it is. Thanks, Sanok.
Yeah.
And that's all the emails we got this week. So that's the end of fan mail.
There's a famous, speaking of dumps in public places, there was a famous viral video from like maybe 5-6 years ago. Some woman at like a Tim Hortons.
Hey?
Like, she was asking to use the bathroom. They wouldn't let her. And so she's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. She pulls
Drops
down,
trow.
squats down, goes right on the floor, picks it up, and throws it behind the counter, like at the workers. He's like, all right, I can't use your bathroom's fine. You're going to have to deal with this yourselves.
God almighty.
I hope they nuked that store.
I just remember that they talked about that on the Your Mom's House podcast.
Oh,
Tom Segura. That's where I discovered that.
I'm not gonna show the footage.
Definitely,
of this.
definitely do not show it. But I just wanted to mention it.
Oh my god!
I'll show.
It's like CCTV footage.
Here's some images from the CCTV footage.
All right, it's blurred.
Of it being launched at the
just
Tim Hortons workers.
Is that a Live Leak logo?
Dude, it looks like a poster of like an NFL quarterback, just like mid throw, just.
If you want to find it, look up the Tim Hortons pooper. You'll find footage of it.
I'm glad I got the restaurant right, or the chain right.
Yeah, you nailed it. The clip shows the woman screaming at Tim Hortons workers before furiously untying the sleeves of a sweater around her waist, unbuckling her pants, leaning up against the back of a booth, pooping on the floor. She then grabbed some napkins, picked up her log, and whipped it at the employee behind the counter.
Oh my God.
Not yet done, she grabbed more napkins to wipe her ass, and then whipped them at the employees as well.
Animal.
Jesus Christ.
That's an Animal Planet first ballot Hall of Famer.
The fuck out of right then and there.
Shout out to Tim Hortons.
If you did that to me, you're meeting Jesus that day.
Jesus Christ. That is like the exact person that they don't let in their bathrooms too. Like
should have just let her use the bathroom, then they wouldn't have been dealing with that.
It's like every public bathroom, like, or every like restaurant bathroom where they're like, the bathroom's not open to the public. But if you actually just ask them nicely, you're always good to go.
That happened.
Well, speaking of bathroom incidences, at our UPS warehouse, the bathrooms are clogged.
Oh no!
So they sent the preload in to go start loading up trucks, and that morning there was no running water in the building. And so they were telling preloaders like, "Hey, we have a manager who has their car we're using as a shuttle. We're taking you down to the gas station down the road that's 24 hours to go use the bathroom if you have to."
Jesus Christ.
And so there's a few guys that are like, you know, old union dudes who are just like, you can't do this. This is a OSHA violation or whatever. They might have a point. But
I think so.
I get back today and I did not see any emergency plumber or anything trying to fix the water there, but I did see about 6 porta potties lined up outside.
Yeah, that's the temporary solution.
I sent my loader the picture of the porta potties when I saw them. I was just like, they're making you guys use the outhouse. Get ready for the blue water blues tomorrow. Oh. The frozen blue water splashing up on that ass.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I got a buddy that I swear loves that little blue splash. Like, I'm like,
oh,
excuse me?
Jesus.
He thirsts for the blue water.
Construction, and you've like had to take a shit like early in the morning when it's like 20 degrees out, and the blue water starting to freeze up, and you drop a deuce, and you get that little jet of cold
slush.
Water up your
Blue slushy.
Jesus Christ.
Blue raspberry slushy to your sphinx.
I think most of my blue water experience is at racetracks now.
You're just a little bit too warm. Can't get the blue water blues.
I was thinking about this summer. Like, some tracks have different ways of going about things. You know how at Road America, right? Like in our little camping section, they had like 15 porta johns lined up, and they just like set them up, leave them the whole weekend, and then pick them all up at the end. At CTMP, the same camping area, which like admittedly has less people in it, it's got like 2 up on the hill and then 1 on the bottom.
Those things are probably ripe about.
But they clean them like several times a day.
Oh,
like several times a day, they come through, suck up all the stuff, and clean them up. So it's like a nicer overall experience. But I guess it couldn't serve a lot of people.
dude, oh my god.
Rusty's thinking of that blue raspberry liquid down there.
That porta potty soup.
I've been at a lot of
blueberry juice.
There's been a lot of like 150-degree cresting above the blue ooze towards the lid. Oh my god!
Yeah, it gets a new smell once it starts getting cooked in that oven.
It's foaming up and it's expanding towards the surface.
Pretty sure if you took like the gases from some of that stuff, you could make a pipe bomb out of it.
Yeah, just don't light a lighter in those things. Blow the fucker up.
Yeah, I swear to God, one day there's gonna be like a story of like some redneck like tries to like light up a fucking cigarette while he's sitting there trying to drop a deuce. And he gets like
methane excess.
Gets the right amount of methane to come up, and it just kaboom.
The plastic walls go flying.
He's just covered in shit. He's just like, man, I don't know what happened. Fuck.
On that note,
hose him down.
No,
I didn't have time to talk about my manifesto.
Jesus Christ. I think we've heard enough.
have your guys' glasses ever fell in the blue ooze?
No, but there's that one picture that I posted a while back in here where the glasses I discovered in the toilet.
Oh no!
Excuse me?
I definitely posted that in here like 10 episodes.
We have to get a title.
The Bench Part 2.
The Bench 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, the Bench Part 2. Blue Water Blues.
That was only at the very end though. It's got to be something related to fucking this hot tub. Because
This hot tub.
Murky jacuzzi.
paint chips and ranch. I don't know.
Gym soup.
Jim's
Old man soup. Boomer soup.
or something related to fucking Captain Morganing the.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan dongs out.
I think the Bench Part 2 takes it, to be honest with you.
The bench again.
Well, that was Strip Hours 23.
Longest episode
24. Jeff Gordon.
I think this is our 4th longest episode. Everyone say bye.
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 Wait.
What?
Good night.
Good night. Hello, everybody.